Hey. It's a really warm day today, but now that it's getting darker, it's finally cooling down a bit. So hopefully with the help of some nice Valhalla, we can have a bit of a less melty time. So, let's see what our cat has to say. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Yeah, that was a good one. Well, what else is out there? No new blog posts out of our goddess or anything on here, apparently. Wait. No? No, wait, isn't this new? Whatever, let's check that in a second. First, the news. Yeek, the final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's YIIK, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project R Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. Right. Lots of original content in this world. Full chart, including lifetime sales. Yeek, the final remaster, 3.5 million new. Hatsune Miku, Project R Remaster, 1.5 million new. Sting's Face Remastered, 950k new. Water Pro Wrestling G, 500k, 950k, I guess 950k is how much they sold last month or something. Oh wait, no, those are the lifetime sales, I see. Right. Dang it, Round Paul! 400k, 1.2 mil. Okay, those are some interesting titles. This is the third final this year. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. Yeah, I think she probably made a good choice. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where we can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma! Sheesh. Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son. I mean, depending on the place, maybe somewhere you can. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Oh no. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, okay, that's an interesting name, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream, okay. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Oh shit. Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing, yeah. Alice Rabbit is quite capable. So I'm pretty sure we've seen these things. Probably this too. Yeah, I think so. But this one seems new. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work? Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is in need just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. Nice assumption that it's a she, but I mean, I guess it's kinda true. At least half of us is she. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Womp womp. Nah, I just heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can't smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. Cool. A new customer. Despite what some asshole, who probably wasn't even here, claimed about us being a jerk or whatever. Which we are definitely not. And if you disagree, I will punch you. Let's go to work. Wednesday, December 28th. Evening is still not real. Just like wrestling. Oh shit! No. But see, wrestling not being real is a good thing. It's better that way. But this phrase? No. No. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea, go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Scheming. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings, and he's gone. Anyway, let's start. Wow, he got a lot of showtime there, didn't he? I think I like this song, and I definitely like this song. I don't remember this song, or this song, or this song, or this song. I think I like this song too. I don't remember this one too well. Neon glow lights. Commencing simulation. March of the White Knee. With renewed hope. And the answer lies within. Boom. Now we just shuffle some stuff around. Staff and here, and commencing simulation with this, and now we're good. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back. Twice. Well, let's give him the drink that he's gonna pay for. One of this blue stuff. 4 greens. Come on. And blended all to perfection. Come on. There we go. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight, Dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight, Dirty. Confident. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. Maybe. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. Okay, let's have a bit of iced tea ourselves, eh? I put this one in the fridge for a bit beforehand. It didn't get too much time in there, sadly, so it's not gonna be as cold as I would like it, maybe, or gonna last as long, but still. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. Well, it's what he wants. Also, it kind of seems like he had that other drink just now, but hey, whatever. If he wants another one, who am I to say no? On the rocks. Mix, boom, suplex. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. I see. Say, your face looks somewhat familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie, and you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? You need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does that expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. Ew. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right. Or did it, though? Or did it? Lots of Bronson in this stuff, huh? I guess Bronson is for real bros. Let's give him some fucking alcohol because he probably wants it. Aged, mixed, boom. Get punched! Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. So, where's the antibody unit they stuck with you with, and Jamie? Inside, like all the other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed to have, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. We didn't count on it, and you still came back twice. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day, 3 times in a row? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. For bad touch, bad touch, so funny. I still don't know why she finds it that funny. Like, I mean, like, it's not much more of a joke than the other drinks we've given out today. Wait, let's give her a big one, of course. A big bad touch. Because that's what she likes. Add some ice, mix it, and here you go. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, oops, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of the parking lot. Oh, okay, maybe she did. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Oops. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Damn. Damn, that's ice cold. We could not add enough ice to make a drink that cold. Holy. I shouldn't reinforce the behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Oh, that's dumb. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know. Little by little, that admiration wore off until I finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. Why would you even say that? Like, how do you explain that little girl that just asked you something? Oh yeah, I don't have a little sister, we just have a weird little girl living in our house. Who goes around asking things. Stupid teens. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years, Fiber? Because it's so warm. It's getting a little better now that it's nighttime, but jeez, man. Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying an admiration I had for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right, a Brantini. An off-brand teeny, maybe. Let's give her everything. The entire stock. Wait. Almost messed that up. Aged mixed, boom, boom. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Okay, sounds familiar. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. Well, all I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Ooh, Anna. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Once again, Jill, get your shit together with the stuff. I guess whenever Anna shows up, the TV goes out. Peace out. Yeah. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. I guess we kind of saved it there, but, a beer? Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Maybe. Maybe we should just give her a brandini again, but no. I think we can believe what she said. Maybe. Oops. Pop, 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 pop. Mix, boom, boom. Here! Thanks! So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister, and that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. Bah, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? No. Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Geez, we're falling apart. Save the game and return to safety. It's less chilly today. It's like the opposite of chilly. There. What? More sane. Maybe. Maybe I'm too sane for everyone else, yeah. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. No, that was the right thing to say. Yeah, actually... Her name is also written in white. That's usually only the case for Anna and our cat. I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Oh, I guess that also makes sense to say to the ghost, yeah, sure. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Ah, so responsible, Joe. I kinda faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. Good on you. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you are right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Ah, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. Open on it. Bleeding Jane for Gil. I wonder if it's actually for him, or if he just needs me to make it for somebody else. Let's not make it big. Yeah, let's not make it big, because it's probably not for him. I don't know. Blend. Come on, there we go. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? I don't know. What are you? A cute girl? Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Huh? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Beer for Gil now. Okay. Doop. Doop doop. Doop. Doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Success. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Ooh. Different UI. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. I think I got their voices a little mixed up. Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy ouch! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Hey. Ahem. Honey. Ah, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for the Dorothy on the go. Fluff. Dr. You get a big one, of course, because we like you. Get some booze. Aged, mixed, bada boom, bada bing. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there then. Be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Who the hell is Becky? I was about to ask the same thing. Who's Becky? Who's what? You said... I said nothing. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. That's a bummer. I need to get them through more shady means. Uh-oh. She's gonna buy them from the internet. Oh, that's very shady. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Does that make it an extinguisher? Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Joe, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. The silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems out of place, yeah? I did wonder about that. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would have been a boom, you know, like something done for trendy reasons. But I guess maybe at the time back then it was, until they found out that it actually has some actual use. Let's find out. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh. Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki Romanova treatment? Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at the critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. Oh. The rest of the nanomachine and the rest of the search was funded by Maki Stangovich. Okay. Was it Stangovich? Let's call him Stangovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stangovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and the daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stangovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvie got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. So I guess I was kind of on the money there. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with whose cat-like protrusions got born. With those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. I mean, who can blame them? The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions, why is that? Because that's what they are. I guess they don't actually serve as ears. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they are somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Can such cuteness really be called functionless? I think not, Jill. I think not. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today, thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of the catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stankovich. I just remembered Sylvia Stangovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. More like catful out there, what? All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Nice reference. Jill bought what she wanted. Another time that our early work gets rewarded, I guess. Cool. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous? We're totally gonna date. Even though she's into guys. We can fix her. Alright. What's in the news? Let's drink some iced tea first, though, before we read those. So we get ready for the heated stories or whatever. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilim company. Probably a good thing. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kind of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. Oh, everybody cares about the 17-year-old's thoughts. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Haha, don't even get me started. I guess she does. She is smart and wise, so we should listen to her. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced. I think the 2 is redundant there. To address the situation. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Ah, yes. A much heated topic for many people. Personally, I don't really care. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Okay? Wait, we didn't read the thing again. Being only with Lilem can be tiring though. I guess you have experience. Gods be praised, first city law I'm all in for. I see. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. Not that we ever heard anything about that. The British Trademark Council. Comfortable combination, I guess. I don't really... Air sandals, I guess? So, I wouldn't really know. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Yeah, Quincy is definitely known to be never in the wrong. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. Yeah. This could have been a story that we shared with that Augmented Eye dude who hasn't actually shown up in a while, by the way. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread? Don't trust in white knights and don't go out after 5 PM. Well, the white knights are disbanded anyway. Unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So, coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving this city, lords. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you, a good dealer. Eerily, not quite as timely anymore, but recently somewhat timely scenario in some way. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into a Glitch City. Let's go to work. Thursday, December 29th. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill. If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back. Sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? Oh? He what? Is it on Jamie? A client of his? Oh wait, a girl that owns a bazaar. Huh. Feels like we've never met her. She's been coming onto him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Gonna put in some music. How about we exchange this song again? And maybe we take out, I don't know what else. Let's just replace that one because I'm lazy. And put in, Skyline. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. And then we switch some songs around. All cool like, because we're cool. And then we're ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with the crush, huh? This place, great! Oh, if it isn't... Oh, hey! Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, you're the stalker? Jeez, Donovan. Jeez. I can't really say I thought better of you, but I thought I at least wouldn't catch you doing something like this. Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usual drink, huh? That's a BB. A big beer. I think. And mix. Boom. Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feet though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Yeah, and we might not have long either. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 mall bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moonblast? That's a new one for him. I mean, hey. Let's make it a good one. But not a big one. Here's another thing to do. Add some rocks and blend it. You know, that guy's a pretty interesting character. He's kind of shitty, but he's not like so shitty, and he's kind of real. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... what brought you here? Oh right, didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did you jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Well... Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Hi though. Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot ass tits. Also hot ass and tits. I would have expected the joke to be also hot ass tits, you know, hot dash ass tits. But I guess that works too. Even though I think my version would have been smoother. Hire me, Valhalla staff. Skibon Games. You can hire me. I'm cheap. And desperate. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her? I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. Okay. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, you know. Do you get off on the thought of her cheating on you too? So that Lilum isn't here, huh? So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Don't find Alma, please. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's just give him a pile driver. Literally. Yeah, well... I mean, you know, can't front the guy for being horny. At least he didn't, like, get all weird about... You have to know where she is. Rah 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 or something, so, you know. The fact that he's willing to just find a replacement to satiate his lust is okay with me. There you go. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. Oh, no thank you. Huh. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. Did we know about our boss's sister? I'm not so sure. Because it could just be that the boss was being a bit shy, you know? Anyway, it's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. Let's give her the sweetest thing we can think of. Is that the sweetest thing? I'm not so sure. But it is sweet and happy and also girly. And let's make it big though. A bit of Cometrine, and we'll mix it. Wait, no wait, yeah, that's fine. Sugar Rush, here you go. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I have dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come onto you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Ooh, juicy. Juicy news. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Ooh. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. Oh yeah. We read about that, I think. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, so it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you, it was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much, it strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans, doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music anyway. Better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. I can kind of see that. Do you like what I do, Joe? Do you like my music? Yeah? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but we do know at least one song. The few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this would sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. I forgot what that was. Bitter but girly might be what we go with. No wait, I think that there was something. What was it again? Let's see if we can find something. Beer, definitely not. Bleeding Jane, probably not. Moonlight, no. Martini, no. Fringe Weaver, no. Frothy Water, no. Nope. Did we find something that was tea-like last time, or did we just give her a bitter but girly drink? I feel like we got something tea-like. No. Oh, chocolate, I mean, that is the best drink, always. And it is bitter and girly. So, you know, if all else fails, we can just give her the best drink. Don't think a suplex fits the description. You'd think something so balanced would actually be taste nice. I feel like something zen might actually be tea-like, but I think we're just gonna give her a sunshine cloud. Give her some booze. Just fill out that 10. Rock it, blend it. And we wait. Ta-da! Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? Shia. That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC 72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. So it works out perfectly in your business. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by Beeling. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Oh. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at times. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they are not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they were the opposite anyway. I wouldn't say they went to the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright. A Sparkle Star for Miss Idol. Oops, Sparkle Star. Make it another biggie. Just a little bit of alcohol. Comatrine. Bada boom. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. I guess we're not gonna ask how things went. Or maybe we'll talk about it later with the boss. And now it's safe again. Phew. Note to self, buy oil for that door. I guess it's a little noisy, huh? Here. Boom. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. I guess he got a little shaken up by whatever happened at the bazaar. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I go with a Bleeding Jane today. A Bleeding Jane. Not the first one we served today. Big. And we blend it. Because it's not just a Bleeding Jane, but a Blending Jane too, I guess. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for sale? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. Oh. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. I have not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. That sucks. So, between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Oh. Maybe we can find the channel that kind of showed something like that. Not today, but there is something good on TV. So let's watch that. And what? They looked really gaudy. You definitely weren't a fan, judging by that expression, right? Definitely not embarrassed about you being a fan of henshin heroes. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps, but helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. Ouch. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. It's all about the civilians, huh? I guess even Zaibatsu Corps has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corps because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks and the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corps chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corps is actually doing. Yeah. So what you are saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I've called the White Knights glorified mod security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, and what? Ahem. Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's give her a Brantini. A Hentini? And give her another big one because she's cool. Put all our power into making this drink. Aged, mixed, bada boom, bada bing. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki concert, encore concert. Nice. Oh, right. As it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what make her so famous. What made her so famous so quickly? How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for? Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Yeah, for sure. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like a good advice. Honestly, I'm not sure. I didn't ask because I like my cat ears. So, you know. Why would I care? But more importantly, Daddy? Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. Mine are totally real ears. I'm the exception, yeah. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Sei and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic, eh? Well, she already had a Bleeding Jane, but beer and frothy water are lame, so let's have another bludder. A big one. Up. And blend. Ta-da! That's classic, so here you go. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. Wow. I don't think so. Those have, like, jump scares and shit, right? I don't watch that kind of stuff. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Yes, please. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyway? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but... Yeah. Uh-huh. That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. Yes. Let's see. It isn't? Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. Patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization, oopsies. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside of one of those suits. Yeah, that makes sense. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are all by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. Screw the rules, I have money. All that power makes you think you're above everyone, every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. She suddenly left after that question. Ah, Amma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greetings stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary. Huh? Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender, I did not. So you like poetry? I had a face. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. Big cobalt velvet for the big lady. Take this. And this. And a whole bunch of this. And some ice. Ah! Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? No. I guess it does. Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. Maybe that used to be her old, blog or something, Jill's. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong, oh jeez. Some traumatic past experiences that one might want to rather not remember. Jill? I made sure to delete that block. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill, relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... brrr. It's what they call cringe. What's the... Click.
I don't know. I like the way he looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself.
So you have a pick? Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past?
I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity.
Please don't run background checks like that.
I just used a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything.
What led you to the page?
You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys.
You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys.
And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults.
Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them.
I have to ask though, why the 69?
I mean, it's the funny number. It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices.
Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 69.
I was 12 at the time.
Even at 12, I fucking knew that what 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then?
You have no idea.
Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush.
Sure. Sugar Rush. Are they trendy now or something? Why wouldn't they be? They're sweet. All sweet things are trendy. Come on, move. A bit of booze. And we mix. Here!
This is the thing.
Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like?
That sudden?
You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours.
Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I'd describe as such, that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm.
Okay.
He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways.
Oh, okay.
The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married only after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard.
Who? Dick?
I spent almost 4 years with him.
Oh.
We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him.
Oh.
But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family.
He didn't?
Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind.
So you do want kids?
But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya?
Sure. Let's get her a beer. And make it big again because we are friends. Thanks for telling me that, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Okay, one more question and we're even.
Wow, you really are embarrassed of that block, huh? Sure, ask away.
At what age did you get those implants in your boobs?
Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular.
They are.
Now ask the real question before I slap you.
I grant you one, and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then.
I gladly take your offer.
It's funny that you mention slapping, because my real question was, how did you get your hands chopped?
Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome.
Handy. Oh.
There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer's cursor.
Oh.
There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud.
How did your family take the operation?
They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands.
Wow, okay. Don't you miss them?
Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation.
Neat.
I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine.
And you didn't tell your mom about that?
I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now?
Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julienne once.
Now you don't.
Why?
You just called me by my full name.
Are you serious?
One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up.
Damn it. Surprise.
Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts?
Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting.
Huh?
It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters could leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though.
I see.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow.
See ya. All done? I am. What about you, girl? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. I don't think it was the idol girl. You think? It might have been while he was out. Yeah, true. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... Speaking of... That I am, yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Jeez. Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. Exactly. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as an unique. That's not. I don't think the N there fits. Anyway, you don't pronounce it as unique, do you? As an unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I don't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Fuckboy! What? 8th grade what? Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Well, we already had one once, so why not again? We're kinda close to reaching our 16k thing, I guess. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. Oh wait, I guess we got charged. Oh, so that happened first. Oh, I see. I thought we'd have to pay the electricity thing and then this, but I guess this was first. So okay, cool. Charge was 10k for your rent. Have a nice day. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Cool. And now we just need to make 3k more until the 15th. I think we got that in the bag. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay. Great. But since once again those first 2 days were so short, we're gonna get another one. New Lilim regulations. Oh no. How about we drink some more iced tea? So we can, you know, survive this. I mean, that cat literally just went yay, so obviously they can. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have... That's also the name of a game, by the way. That apparently wasn't very good. Anyway. Looking for too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws, so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identify theft. I feel like that F might want to be a T instead. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Oops, sorry. Just a weird hiccup there. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. And here I thought that fear was unwarranted, but I guess it was based on actual events. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. But people look more robot-like by the day too. True. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. And Australia? Australia is a tad more complicated than that. I think that's the first we heard about that earthquake. So that's some more world building there. Grand Slam Fighters crowns a new heavyweight champion. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. Definitely not a reference to Jushin Liger or anything like that. No. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting, if only I understood what's going on. Well, just hang out with your boss a bit more and I'm sure you'll figure it out. Okay, we read those. Alright, Idol, what do you got? Hey, she's writing about us. Man, we're gonna get so popular now. Even though I guess Streamer-chan also had us in her stream, but I guess maybe Miki is a little more popular. And maybe she's gonna be a little more positive too. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again, teehee. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I don't know if I want this bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. Yeah, I feel like a bunch of people might just show up to have a chance at meeting Kira Miki now. And if the newspaper guy read this post, he might come back to annoy us in a way. Like, you know, oh, you said she wasn't here, then we could just claim that it was a different timing and stuff, but still. Anyway. Time for work. Friday, December 30th. Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Joe. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not. Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? Hell no, Alma's too good for him. Even though he's cool, but still. No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations, I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Streaming Chance back. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... shit. Gil, I'm out, I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name. Hachi. Clap, clap, clap. Too much clothing. Yeah, I agree. Still, I won't danger you to leave. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. What's happening? Whatever, just keep it down. Moon. Hello, fellow youngsters. Yep. Good old rolling comments. Ah, Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Let's just fucking... Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh hey, it's you guys. All of our friends are here. Kind of. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl, was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. A Friday beer for cheerful Betty. Sure. She can have a big one too. Big one too. Yep. Wow, go completely crazy on the Cometrine. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. Oh, okay. And him just standing there thinking... Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my tastes. Brr. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost and out. I gotta sneeze. That was a close one. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. I need to serve a bloom light and something non-alcoholic. I know just the drink for the non-alcohol. Bloom light. That seems like it's large already. So let's leave it like that. Oops. Actually, I guess it's just barely not large, but whatever. Not everything has to be large. Mixed. Wait, not aged. But on the rocks. Wait, it is aged and on the rocks. Phew. And the best drink. The sun. You know the one. Non-alcoholic, I almost added Cometrine. Rocks. Boom. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters... What do you think? What do you think, Joe? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. Monica, Erica, and Tina. Mary, and... what's the song? Like... Anyway, a little bit of... That's the song. It's a very fun reference. I messed it up a bit, but I got it. Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say... Yeah, number 5. That's the song name. Didn't share the bed sheets. Snores like a pig. Cold feet. Shampoo rate waster. Chocolate addict. Hey man, the last one is a compliment. Too religious. Man, that's heavy. Fan of the wrong rugby team. Oh man. Teetotaler. And chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time? I mean about piece of scrap's situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? Fuck boy fucked. What about... Sneaky sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometimes. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilim. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are human in all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And I like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me, but probably the correct one. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Now I need to serve a pepper. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. These I'm pretty sure are already large. Whoops, fuck. Yeah. 5 here. And 5 there. Da-da-da. Rocks next. Boom. It's a deal! Da-da-da. Aged, mixed. Ta-da! Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? You drunk already? I hate Lara. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine. Aw. Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine. Well, we'll be here to chill. Anyway, see ya then. Bye, Jim. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party? I'd love to go. Oh. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Come on, give me something nasty. Something... she wants something nasty again. Did she already want something nasty before? I mean, I could give her this weird fedora thing. Or just, like, mix some shit and make it, you know, mess it up. Because I don't think nasty is an actual trait that any of these can have. But I guess let's scroll through and look for it. Just in case. Not seeing nasty here. I'm this short-haired streaming John. Hey kids, wanna die? Yes. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nope, nothing there. Also, I really don't recall her asking for something nasty before. I guess I'll just... I mean, I kind of wonder if the fedora, but I guess that's not even actually drinkable, right? So let's just do some stuff. Just like, I don't know. Just like a whole bunch of this. Come on. And Coventry. There. Aged. Boom. We can't serve it! We can't serve it! Well, that sucks. I guess I fucking do the fedora with perfume then? That seems weird. The fact that it says again here worries me a bit. Oh well, let's try the weird fucking fedora thing. Wait, what? Alright. Plum fume. Yummy. Here. This is not what I wanted, but it's nasty. Sip. Are you even trying, bartender? Sip or talk, not both. How do I denko? And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. What the fuck was I supposed to give her? If I can't give her something that, you know, that actually doesn't fit, basically, and the thing, the fedora isn't nasty, then what the fuck is? Oh well. Eh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. Oh. No thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Well, I'm excited for a new song to select when we select songs. Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to the Sarah thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show for their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know? Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant... So shut that idea up. Good save, good save. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. I was kind of checking the comments to see maybe if they saw the ghost. But maybe I checked too late, or maybe they didn't. Maybe pretty boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Hiramiki came yesterday again. You're shitting me!
You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time?
A blog post. Well, if I may interject, everyone applauding for our boss, understandable. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? 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 Fuck you. Moon. I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Fuck this, I'm out. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. Would I though? I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. Really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. Why not? She already came twice. I'm not taking my chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. He's asking for a girly drink now. Well, I know just the one. You even get to have a big one of these, just to show you how good it is. Add a bunch of this good old Calmatrine and rock. Go. Here. Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kinda trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun. Another nuisance shows up. You shouldn't be so mean to Anna, she's nice. Wow, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right, about Fuckboy's partner? Wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing really. Did you two bartenders break? Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately, that's good. That way, I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Ooh. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here, do something. I'm not a dog, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Everyone's always happy to see the boss. Why is everyone so noisy? Boss? You and Gil take a break, I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill, by the way, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Heh, grilled Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh? Well, I guess it's better that we keep an eye on him. Don't want him to die right after having a good old fucking. And, you know, it's safe with us, as you can tell from this. Oh. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. No, it's not. It would be a bummer if they did. Alma's too good for everyone except me. She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? The girl from the bazaar. So it was a guy. I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know. You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night and you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again. I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? Hell no. Never! No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it'd just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. No! No! Let's look at some ramen instead of thinking about that. Alright, let's see if that new song is in there. I'm hoping it has an easy to recognize name, like Streaming Chun's song. There it is. Go Streaming Chun. Okay, let's first switch this with something... there. Take this out. And listen to this all day. Fill all the slots with just that. No, that's not. Play this song just in case if this one sucks, we have something good to, you know, to perk us right back up again. There. Oh, I guess we have heard that song. And that's that. Back.
What were you two doing back there?
Fucking?
Oh, so just chatting then? Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently.
Seagull, you're making it too obvious. How? That, what will you have today?
I'll have a gut punch.
Coming right up,
What?
Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch? Is the world ending? She can have whatever drink she wants. Even a bigger one. I think this might be the first big gut punch we're making because I don't recall ever putting 10 of these in there. Bit of alcohol. And aged mixed bada boom. Here!
Stop looking at me like that.
Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 at times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder.
Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I said I wasn't interested, but why?
Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibration, you could make a seismograph with them.
Huh.
And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. I don't know. Looking up all that stuff suddenly made me feel real. I was the opposite of what I felt last time. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now.
Glad to hear that.
Alright then, let's try something sweet now.
Okay. You get a blue fairy. Actually a big one, of course. What am I even thinking? Bit of booze. Age mix. Here.
Ah, nice.
To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me.
What?
I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something like something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical.
Ah, you flatter me.
Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. Oh. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. Yeah. We're basically just machines. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle.
So what should I take from this? What I should take from this is probably you love me.
Don't overdo it. Anything else?
Let's go with a sugar rush.
Okay. A sugar rush. All right. That's also sweet, but I vibe with the sweetness. So, don't you worry. Bada boom. Here.
Even in doubt, my love for these is real.
How romantic. Man, that go-go is a blast. What? Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Diddy? Diddy is too much of a prick, and Gogo is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill, I'll be in my office.
Cute little girl Lilim. Cam girl.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me?
Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of this live stream. Do you want to participate? I don't think she asked us for permission.
Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the sugar rush.
Bartender, a sugar rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what?
Sugar rush, please.
Right. Sugar rush, again. I mean, hey. Won't hear me complaining about sugar rushes. Here.
Good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So, what are you doing in my turf, huh?
Streaming, chum. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself.
Man, that's a tacky name.
Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name, then?
Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. How do you sugar rush? Well, you could have paid attention. Jeez. Humble.
Why not call yourself Streaming Chen?
Aha.
It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Nico Chen.
Ah.
I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chen though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a break to the face.
Dolores Hayes? I don't know.
Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell.
Shut up.
See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart.
Quiet, you.
Don't play hard to get, you know it's true.
Hey, stream girl. That's me. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer and it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh.
Oh, so he used the contract too. Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis.
Wow, that's... okay. Yeah, sure, yeah.
I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough.
Ouch, yeah, I mean... I didn't think he would actually rub them so hard. Whatever, man.
But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're spoiling. That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal, but were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Ah, big paper cuts.
Vada, 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 vada.
I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know that how they can be a problem.
I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat.
Alright.
2 big beers, honey. Okay. Now I need 2 big beers. Something we've made a lot of over the hours, I guess. Mix ding ding. And 4 and A. Here.
Cheers! Cheers!
So, what do you do, Dorothy?
Sex worker?
Really? You wouldn't happen to have male co-workers, do you?
Am I not good enough for you?
Getting serious? No. Sorry. Fooling around, maybe. Still, I want to spice up some premium nights, so...
Do you have a card? I could send you some numbers and pics.
Sure, here you go.
And here's mine, just in case you change your mind. Hey, is camgirling like that a good job? Can you earn enough?
More than enough. I can even afford an apartment in a high-end district of Glitch City.
It can be a challenge from time to time, though. can't just do anything and expect people to come back. You need to be very varied, keep it fresh. It's all worked out nicely though. I'm one of the top streamers on my website. I even got this.
Okay, I guess that's a Twitch-like logo, so a Twitch ducky basically. Where's mine, huh? Come on, Twitch, I've been streaming so much for such a long time now. I mean, a bit over a year, I guess. Oh, 1.5 years maybe. I've earned one of these.
A pillow?
Not just a pillow, a dakimakura with the website's president on it. I've never seen that emote before.
It's a trophy in honor of all the money I've brought to the website. It's even a direct line to him. I can use it to call him for tech support on the spot.
What? Okay. What's happening? Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Call him, call him. Let's see. It's busy, oh well.
Bummer.
The only condition they stipulated for this dakimakura is that I can't use it for premium content. Not that I would have, but you know. Boring nights, lonely nights, everything can be a dildo if you're brave enough. That kind of stuff. Yeah, you tell me. I can show you something too, but only if you let me promote myself at the end of it all. Sure, go ahead. Ta-chan.
Ooh, hey, she can get some ear things. Kind of look like onigiri.
Cute!
Dude. Too much lag or something.
I can see you're no stranger to lewd content, but does the streaming site allow it? Well, first they gave me the means to stream, but my website was different from theirs. Eventually, the demand for adult content grew, so they added lots of gates to help let people get lewd. They created an age gate because of you. Yep. Nice, nice. Is there any other streamer you feel might dethrone you? Well, MMA Junkie 2040 is seriously becoming a threat by the day.
It's Chikan. For what?
He got this dog to train with him, and suddenly everyone got interested in mixed martial arts. I wish him all the best, but he's crazy if he thinks he'll take away my spot. Oh yeah, that guy. He was better when he was fatter. Not only was it all the more funny, it was also more inspiring.
Can't see any percentages.
And I'm not exactly a fan of dogs either.
I mean, yeah, we've heard.
Well, it's been fun, Dorothy, but I gotta go. Mind if I stick with you for a bit? Oh, by all means, let's continue the escapade then. Sure. Bye, honey. See ya, honey.
Should I remind Dorothy that those ears of hers are signal jammers? Ha. Haha. Nah. I wonder if the stream looks distorted though. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Maybe you do. Were we in the same place? Here, Joe. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you.
Thanks.
Somebody appreciates. God damn, how was that She wanted something nasty. Explain yourself, game. I think the lag comment shows up anyway, but maybe there was something unique there too. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. I mean, she's, you know... Today I thought she was definitely more pleasant. Last time her, lack of sleep made her a little too hyper. But this time she wasn't so bad. Anyway, boop. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a bountiful year filled with health and joy. You have no new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year, eh? Alright, I guess we're gonna stop here after reading this. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. I guess we do have to open this to save. What? There's nothing new at all? I'm sure we'll find something to read and do though. Alright. So yeah. Another 3 days in the bag. Next time we're gonna have some delicious New Year's action. But today we're done. So thank you for watching, hanging out, and hanging out with idols and other popular people, and also knowing that Gil fucked. And I hope you'll join me again sometime. For example, tomorrow on twitch.tv/hardedge_org, there's gonna be King of Fighters 15 action. A new character dropped, and there was a balance patch, so that's gonna be interesting. And then the day after that, on the same channel, there's gonna be Street Fighter 6. No new additions to that one yet, but, you know, it's still a pretty new game. Actually, I guess there's a small chance that it'll be cancelled, because the participant numbers have been a little low recently, but we'll see. But yeah, on Friday I should be back on my own channel here to play more of this, probably. So if you want any of those things on your screen, in your brain, in your ears, reflected in your eyes, in your dreams, wherever, then do show up, because I will be here, and together it will be magic for us. So until then, otsukare-sama. Bye bye.